Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, and I'm going to be talking about the Pink Tape. It is officially released. It's a little late, but I've had a lot go on, and I've been really busy, but I'm finally dropping the review for you guys. And by the way, sorry about the background, it's really dirty, but I'm going to be moving into an apartment with some of my homies in about a month, maybe a little less. We'll see. I don't know exactly the date, but yeah, it's going to be a lot better of a setup. Maybe not at first, but I'm going to try to get a good setup going and have maybe some stuff in the background that'll look a lot nicer than all that junk. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into the video. Like I said, the Pink Tape obviously released. You guys probably already have all listened to it by now, I'm assuming, if you've watched this video. But anyways, I have a lot to say about it. Maybe not a lot, but you know, there's some things I have to say about it. It's kind of an interesting album. But yeah, let's just go ahead and start. Lil Uzi dropped the Pink Tape. It is his first release since 2020 with Eternal Take, which Eternal Take to a lot of people was also disappointing, but there is also some big fans of it. I'm going to be honest, I haven't listened to Eternal Take. I just got into listening to albums a lot a couple months ago, or about 6 months ago, maybe even longer now. Time goes by, but anyways, and yeah, so I am trying to get into it, but yeah, the Pink Tape is one of the most unique listens I have had, maybe ever. It is so unique and is so different to anything Lil Uzi has put out in the past. And yeah, so there's a lot of people that hate the Pink Tape, and there's a lot of people that love the Pink Tape, and there's a lot of people in the middle. It's a very diverse album. It kind of depends on your taste, because he has hip-hop, he has rap, and then he has some rock, some metal, all of these different influences in it. And last video I did, the last album review, Business is Business, I talked more about each individual song, but I'm not going to do that as much today, more as I'm going to just talk about the album. I think there will be individual songs I will talk about though. So the start of the album, you had Flooded the Face, which was the song I found out came out. I mean, it just came out obviously, but he wrote it and recorded it. I was trying to figure out what to say, like 2018, so like prime Uzi time, and it's a great song. It comes in absolute heat. It's an absolute banger. It is one of the best Uzi songs I probably ever heard. It is so good, and I love the song, and I think most people would probably agree. So when I first heard that, I was like, okay, I was like, this is gonna be crazy. But I'm gonna give you what my initial reaction was to the album. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I did not like the album. Like, I thought it was okay. I would have probably given it about a 5. I thought it was maybe even a 4. I'm gonna be honest, I did not enjoy it. And some of the reasons being, it's too long. I still stand by this. I will admit I listened to it multiple times because I was like, I feel like I could like it, but the reasons I didn't like it is it's too long, and I still stand by that. It is too long. No one wants to sit and listen to an album for an hour and 30 minutes. It is too long. And there is some other things. There is some not great songs, but also, like, I don't know, it's just it's a mess. It's a mess of an album. I'm gonna be honest. It is crazy. Like, it's so out of order. There's no point. There's no certain order the album is in. It's just it just seems like a playlist almost. It's just like a bunch of random songs jumbled in an album, it's hectic. It was too long for me, and also it wasn't the Uzi I was used to, which nothing is wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with trying to be different. It's a great thing, honestly, to try to come out with something different, but I was just expecting that classic Love is Rage 2, the EXO Tour Life, the Way Life Goes Uzi, the regular Uzi that everyone knows and loves, and I loved. So I think that a lot of those things kind of made it to a reason why I didn't like it. Sorry, I'm stumbling. I'm just trying to figure out exactly what to say, but yeah, there was a lot of things I didn't like about it, and I was just disappointed because it wasn't the Uzi that I was used to, which now I've listened to it probably about 3 times through. There's some songs I've been listening to, and my opinion's completely changed. My opinion's changed a lot. There is those things I said. I still think it's too long. Some of the songs aren't good. I will be honest. There's some bad songs on there, but I really liked it. I like it now, honestly. I like that he wanted to change it up and do something different. Some of the rock songs were good. Some were not great, But yeah, so there was a lot I liked. Flooded the Face was really good. I'll just say some of my favorite songs. You have A, which I do really like, and it's like really hype, but as a song, it's not amazing. He does say a little too much, but it's hype. I do enjoy it still. Travis Scott's verse was pretty solid, but it wasn't anything crazy. He has way better verses. Crush 'em is hype. Amped is also kind of repetitive. I like X2. Died and Come Back. Some good songs. Then you got some okay ones, like Spin Again, I think it's okay. It's nothing crazy. That Fire, I think, is a little annoying, personally. I love the beat in I Gotta. But I think the song is decent. It's just, he was kind of mellow the whole song, which isn't a bad thing, but I love the beat, and I kind of think he could have went a little crazier on it. But Endless Fashion, let me get into Endless Fashion. That's a bad song. I hate that. I'm going to be honest, I do not like that song at all, and I'm sorry if you do like that song. If you like it, I have no problems with you. I'm not one of those people that are like, oh, you can't like, music, this type of music. Music is all relative into your personal opinions, and that's what I believe anyways. But I think Endless Fashion is a awful song. I think it's really bad. It's like a copy kind of I'm Blue. It's like the same beat of it, and Uzi just sounds kind of annoying, and like, I don't know, his voice is really annoying in that song. And Nicki Minaj, that is one of the worst verses I've heard in a long time. That Nicki Minaj verse is terrible. It is actually really, really bad. But yeah, so I'm not going to talk too much about that song. You got Mama, I'm Sorry, which I think is a nice song. It's, Mama, I'm sorry, I cannot feel my body. I mean, it's nothing crazy, and I could see if you don't like that song, but it's not a bad song. And then you got All Alone is decent. Nakamura is a banger. That is a banger. Sorry if I said that wrong, but that song goes hard. It's one of my favorites off the album. And Just Wanna Rock, everyone and their mothers know Just Wanna Rock, most likely, before the album came out, because he came out with it, I believe, in 2022. I believe a big like party song. It's really hype, and I love that song. It's really different from what Uzi normally brings to the table, but it's super fun, and he's just, you can just tell he's having a good time recording it, and it's just a really fun song, and I'm glad it made the track list. It was like the smash hit that was on the album. You got Fire Alarm. I think that song's really annoying. I'm gonna be honest, I don't like that song. I think the beat is annoying, and I'm not a fan of the song. And then you got CS, which is, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, because I keep it real with you guys here. I didn't mind the song at first. I did not mind it. And then I listened to it again, and then, like, my opinions changed about liking more songs after I realized how bad the song was. I listened to it, and it sounded way more annoying than I remembered. I don't know what it was. I think it was just the familiarity of, I was just focusing on that it was Chop Suey, not that how the song actually was. And anyways, I think it's really lame to not come out with an album for 3 years, or a little over 3 years, however long it was, and have a cover of a song that does not have, it should not be on the album. It should not be on the album. Like, Chop Suey, you should not... I don't know how you even think Chop Suey by System of a Down should be on a Lil Uzi Vert song, or a Lil Uzi Vert album. That just makes no sense to me. And then, I'm going to move on though, but Werewolf, see, this is where I stand with Werewolf. I think the song is amazing. Bring Me the Horizons part of the song was maybe the highest point of the album. It is up there. It is really high up there. Bring Me the Horizon did great, but Lil Uzi wasn't even on the song, really. I mean, you do not know that song for Lil Uzi, and I love the song. I really do. But if you're taking it as, a point for the album, it doesn't really... I don't know if you get what I'm saying, but it's really weird to basically have a song that is just another band on your album. I don't know. That's just my opinion, but it is a great song. The chorus, the hook, and everything by Bring Me the Horizon is great. Pluto to Mars, it's not a bad song. It's decent. Patience is nice. He's kind of more in a psychedelic mode. And Don Toliver, I wish he had more of a verse, but Don Toliver did bring some taste to the song. Days Come and Go is pretty solid. Rehab is okay. The End, featuring Baby Metal. I'm going to be honest, I had never heard of Baby Metal before this album released. But I now have them stuck in my brain forever, and it's not in a good way. I'm gonna be honest. If you like baby metal, I mean, hey, it's just not my thing. It's just not my thing. I heard him for the first time in this song in the la 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 la, and I was like, what the heck am I listening to? I was laughing. I thought it was hilarious, but as a song I would listen to, it is definitely not a song that I would have in my rotation personally. But then you got the bonus tracks, Zoom, Of Course, and Sade. I think Of Course and Sade don't really bring anything to the track list. I think they're songs, you know, they're okay. But Zoom I actually really enjoy. I think it's really vibey, mellow, but I love his flow, and it's just a nice song. I feel like it's a nice song just to chill and listen to. I really do. Zoom is one of my favorite songs off the album personally. But I'm going to go ahead and say Zoom, my favorite songs off the album are probably Zoom, Flooded the Face, and probably, honestly, I mean, Just Wanna Rock I really like, but I don't really think of it on this album. But I would say Werewolf. So let me know down below. Oh my goodness, sorry, my chest. I was coughing. But anyways, let me know down below what your guys' favorite songs off the album and what you guys think of the album. I think it's a pretty solid album. I would rate it around a 7 out of 10. I wouldn't go much higher because I would probably have about 7 misses, 6. Okay, maybe not misses. I would probably have 3 or 4 misses. Like, I don't like the songs. And then I would have like 4 or 5 that are just like, eh. So I'm probably taking about 15 out of 26. 16 out of 26. Maybe a little bit more. I haven't really studied it or whatever exactly how many I would take out. But that's just for my personal rotation. But there is some good songs. If people play a lot of them, I would listen. So that's just my personal opinion on the album. I'd give it about a 7 out of 10. So let me know, like I said, what you guys think of the album, what your favorite songs are, all that. And if you think it's a W for Uzi. And I did hear that he is thinking about, or he might drop another Love Is Rage album. Possibly this year. He said if you get Pinktape to #1, he will drop what you guys want. So I thought this was a W, but a lot of people were hating on it. So yeah, so let me know what you guys think. Like I said, if you like these types of videos, hit that like and subscribe button. I'm always going to be dropping new ones, and I'm going to be ready for new albums if they come out. I'm going to be done rambling. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one.